Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am truly zonked, and life is hard. That's why no one survives. So, that out of the way, welcome back to my playthrough of Green Hell Spirits of Amazonia Part 2. If you watched the previous episode, we continued to do a little setup. We got some metal arrows made up, and we tried making a stove, but the terrain was uncooperative here, but I've got an alternative. I also want to give a shout out to Miriam for posting some great questions in my comments. Yay, viewer interaction, woo! So, in any case, before we get into things, first things first, our guy's kind of tired here. Let me see, it's only turning 7 o'clock. I feel like I should be doing something. You know something, screw it. We're just going to sleep the night here. We'll probably wake up but early in the morning. Yeah, 3 o'clock will be just fine. And, yeah, Miriam was asking me some things about, I think the short answer is playstyle. She was asking me about why I didn't use a stone campfire. What was the other things? I had to take notes here. Bone broth, why I wasn't using bone broth, and a couple other little things we'll get to really quickly here. The first thing I wanted to mention is, I suppose why I didn't go for a stone campfire ring is, again, just play style. I normally, my personal habit is I go for a stove first. They basically do the same thing, and I think, and I'm not sure, maybe sometime in the future we can run a side-by-side test, but I think fires will last longer in a stove. Don't quote me on that, though. I'm really not sure. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, you obviously get more cooking spots with a stone ring. The other reason, it depends on where I've set up camp. Like this spot here, stones don't spawn right here very readily. There's some places where the stones they're all over your feet. You know, they just constantly. Down by the Haven is a great spot for that. Otherwise, I've got to run up the river here and go looking for stones. You know, sometimes you can be farting around for a while waiting for them to spawn in. And in the same amount of time, normally I can build a stove. But in this situation right here, we've actually got a better alternative, and that is there's a permanent fire right here with 4 cook spots. And I forgot all about it. I should have thought of that before. So, unless it becomes too annoying to run back and forth to the shelters and the cook fire, I think I'm just going to do my cooking here for the time being. Now, she also asked why I wasn't using the bone broth to cure my fever from the poisoned water. And that is, and we can run a test on that. I've got no problem doing that because God knows I've operated under outdated information before, so it doesn't do any harm to double check. But the thing is when you step in the poison water or get it on your hands like I did when I was washing, you're getting a fever. If I were to drink it, then I would have gotten food poisoning. Last I understood, bone broth will take care of food poisoning, but not fever. And then the Quassia Amora will take care of the fever and not the fever and not food poisoning. Sorry, losing my train of thought there. So yeah, that's the main reason. But we're going to tackle another poison river, I think, here shortly. So in fact, let's see. Where am I at? Let's get ourselves a sip of water here. Let's munch a little meat. In fact, we will go ahead and replenish that. Do I have any? Yes, I have some nuts. Okay. And I do have your other questions noted, Miriam, and we will get to those momentarily. Let's see. First thing, let's keep that dryer full. And I did notice, I had to go back and double check the previous video because the arrow thing was really bothering me. And you know, God knows I've made dumb mistakes and I'm perfectly capable of screwing myself over. So I went and double checked the preceding video, And verified. Yeah, I had arrows, stacks of arrows in my pack, and they disappeared in the next game load. I did find an old message thread from 2 years ago about a very similar sounding issue, which basically said to just reload the game. If it happens again, I'll try it out. And let's see, and what have I got? I've got my 10 arrows. Alright, let's drop some things here. I want to keep all but one bone. Let's put away this lily leaf. Lily. And I don't need the flowers. That looks great. And that's fine. I'm not carrying too much extra stuff here. It is raining again. Alright, so, let's see. Let's go take care of another poisoned waterway here. There should be one right down here, and we want to be careful. When you go down that way a little bit, there is a good chance of a cat spawning. Do I need Mulinaria? Ooh, fresh quassia. Okay, we'll leave that planted there in a moment, because we might need it. And no point in accelerating it drying out. Alright, so let's see, where is that trash there? No, that's a rock. Okay. Watch out for kitty cat. We'll take a couple of fresh nuts. Miriam also asked if I was for any reason averse to the Monstera fruit or cassava, and that answer is no, not at all. They definitely have their uses, and I definitely find I play differently depending on if I'm playing a story mode or survival. I definitely take different tacks, and a good deal of it in story mode is I just really am trying to not burden myself in my pack. But what I want to do here right now, we're going to slap together a little fire. Let's see, let's harvest a few of these sticks. We're going to have to start finding some of those children, and, oh, don't want to pick you up. Let's see, let me get, there should be some sticks close by around here somewheres. Hey, friend. Alright, we're just going to chop down a little tree to get some sticks here, hold on. It'll do. I don't care. I used to be much more conservative about harvesting trees. If I needed things like sticks, I would focus on the ones that fell naturally on the ground. But that was before the tree regrowth update. You, go away. Okay. Alright, now I also need... boogers. Let's see, is there any around here right now? I need a couple of coconut bowls. Basically what I'm doing is I want to get myself prepared for the inevitable, yes, that's it, inevitable fever. Bugger. I need coconuts. Hold on. There's got to be some coconuts around here somewhere. I just loaded in the game, so a lot of times it takes a couple of minutes for these things to spawn in. Was that a... There was. I almost got bit. I see you now. There's one. Here we are. And we will go ahead and eat this because it's the bowls that I need. Okay. We're going to need you. Come with me. And of course it's raining again. Now I could build a shelter over my fire, but I just don't feel like the labor. We're only going to need it to burn for a minute while we make a couple of brews. So we will just wait out the rain here. Let me just prep these. We'll use one bone, one quassia, and we'll do a little experiment. Let's see, while it's still raining, oop, get a little bump. That is helpful. Let's pick up a couple of these if we can. If we can do it without fevering ourselves. Okay, just trying to keep the energy up. And yeah, we're gonna get a fever for sure. So now I want to try and avoid the the calamity of last time. I want to make sure I've got. So we need what? 1, 2, 3, 4 more pieces trash picked up. So there's one. 2 is there. 3 is there. Now where's the last one? Alright, the rain has stopped. Let's just brew these really quickly. Okay, those are brewed real fast. Alright, so I got 1, 2, 3. Is up in here? Doesn't seem to be. Oh, there it is. So it's right there. Okay. So we know where all 4 pieces are really quick. And our brews are brewed. And let's just go ahead for it. 1. 2. Yep. It's 3. 4. Get me out. All right. Okay. So I've got a level 3 fever here right now, and you know what I'm going to do for fun, just for the entertainment. We're going to drink.
No, bad idea.
Now I've got food poisoning. All right. So we're going to test out the bone infusion first, and if we take the bone infusion did the fever in only part of the food poisoning. Interesting. Which means I've got another problem. So, I've got 6 food poisoning now. Okay, this was a bad experiment. Oh. So, come on, get off the tree. Maybe I should have grabbed my bowls with me. That's all right. I got a solution. Okay, I think. So let me do this. Let me take the crafting table. We'll take this big pot. I don't feel like losing the water from it. We're gonna toss him on the fire. Let's pick up a bone. I got a bone here somewhere. Right, here we go. Let's take a bone. Let's fill ourselves with water so we can do a double drink. Okay. So, yeah, that's new to me. That bone soup would take care of fevers. I did not think that was the case. In fact, I did look up on the Green Hell Wiki last night. Ah, there we go. Okay. And I didn't see any mention of that. So, Miriam, I want to thank you. That is something I was unaware of. I'm not claiming to be like the end-all, be-all Green Hell gamer here, but you know, they keep changing things, and I don't think they're doing it all deliberately. So, any case, let's go finish up that fire. Hide the armor. I see any blue mushrooms? Yeah, let's give ourselves a serious kick here. There we go. And we are good with the rest for the moment. He's practicing as Lou will end to act. Yeah, it's so tricky to get up these sometimes. Okay. So, let's, I'm gonna need these logs. Oh, where'd the other one? Give it! Thank you. Here's our fire. Harvest you. You. Let's see here. Should some more here. Couple more small sticks. Okay, 6 more regular sticks. 3. You're gonna check another 3 for the log anyway. 4, 5, and 6. That will do. One more log. Everything. One outside is older. Oh, wait. And like this. Thankfully, these don't need to be undercover.
Take a while, but this place will be safe again.
Okay. So, now it's a shame I can't carry these with me, but oh well. Let's just pop back over. Oh, this guy is getting stuck on everything. So yeah, that bone infusion fever thing, I'll just slap my ass and call me Sally. And let's do a quick save. Now, she asked another really good question. Okay, yeah, let's go this way. Keep her eyes peeled for some carbs. Miriam also asks why I didn't use the cassava. Malanga is another one that falls in that category there. Right now, it's just weight conservation. You know, things go bad in your pack really fast. I mean, not immediately, of course, but, you know, like the Monstera fruit, the one that looks like a green corn cob. And I think I'm going to put a link to a good video I saw on that fruit once. You know, the Monstera fruit is great because it doesn't rot. It won't decay. The problem for me is storage. And then I usually tend to hoard them myself for emergencies and then wind up never using them because I get along just fine without them. But I do use them. Malanga and cassava, I also use... Oh, hey bud. Now, this brings us to our next question from Miriam. And that is, why didn't I take down this totem? I didn't bother because in previous playthroughs and other videos that I've seen, they respawn. And just didn't seem like much of a point to me. But what I think we'll do here... Give me my arrow back. Still 10, good. And my spears are probably just fine. 100 and 100 still. Huh. Alright, so here's what we'll do. We'll chop this out. just a ghost. We'll put a ghost of a fire here so we know where it was. And we'll come back and check this another time and see if these still respawn or not. I understand what you're saying about it seeming to reduce the spawn frequency of the patrolmen. I was aware that these random totems out there are basically, the patrolmen's paths. But like I said, it seemed like they were respawning for me, and I just kind of didn't seem to see the value. But we will make an experiment of that. Now, one other thing I wanted to do, in fact, here's some cassava. We're going to need this. No, why can't I just take it? And I don't care about the toucan meat. One of the reasons, oops, I do want more feathers. I'm not trying to load up on them, but I just want to have some stashed for when I invariably need to make replacement arrows. The cassava and malanga, they need to be cooked first. I'm sure you're aware of that. You can't eat them raw. And let's see, I want to go north from here. I think it's north around that rock, yeah. They don't last as long in your pack as, say, bananas will. But the real, the real value of those, and basically this is true for anything that you can cook in a bowl, is if you use the metal pot or turtle shells, you can do double drink and get twice the nutrition. Where is that darn pond? Am I going the right way? Hold on. 5227. 5227. I kind of got to go north-northeast. Come on, leaf. Okay, this way. And you know something? We'll run this same experiment here. Some little yellow mushrooms keep me running. We'll even take a second cassava. Okay, we're at 38. That's all right. North-northeast. I suppose the other reason why I really wasn't bothering with these random totems is they don't contribute to gaining trust, because they're not really part of a camp. Now, if I were really crazy, I could go be trying to find all his tribal arrows, but I'm not that worried about it. Let's see. Now, he should have dropped a fresh... Bowmen usually carry a bow and an obsidian blade. Sometimes those blades can be tricky to find. There it is. Let me, let's do this. We'll toss that stone blade. I'll carry 2 of those. Oh, I'm at a camp. It's not what I meant to do. I could take out that camp. What am I doing here? I'm trying to double check my location. I know how to frickin' hit buttons. 5225. I want to go this way. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get back to that pond so I can pick up the turtle shell I didn't pick up. Where am I going here? Hold on a second. 5223. I am getting myself all turned around here today. 52, 23. Okay, I was just walking all the way around this thing, so we're going to go east-southeast. I should be right on top of it. There it is. And I think we may go ahead and clear those guys. Okay. So, where was the ball that I failed to pick up yesterday? Well, let's just take the one that's sitting in front of us right now. See? Yep. Almost did it again. Okay. The other one should still... Here it is. Okay, what's our weight? 46. That's fine. Okay. Now, I forget exactly which direction that camp was in. If I run into it, maybe we'll take it. But right now, I want to get back to... Yep. How you feeling, bud? A little woozy? What's our arrow looking like? Or our bow? 94%. I'm not going to split hairs over a couple of percent. 50, 25. 50, 25. Okay, we're getting... And let's see if I've got enough space in my pack. Can I force it in? No. Oh god, butterfly startled me. I just saw something out of the corner there. Okay, I'm not gonna. Actually, you know something? I could use the energy bump. 10 energy. Now I like doing that with a big bowl so I can double drink it. What time is it? It's going on 8 o'clock. Alright, you know something? I've got some energy. Oops. Get my screen info turned on there. Oh, it's a thug. Give him 2 shots. Come on. Alright, I'm throwing away arrows now. Ah! Unscheduled flight. Oh, Christ. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Run, 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 run. Run, run, run. Didn't I put an arrow in you? Watch me run into a cat. Oh! Oh no! Okay, well that sucked. Another reason why I don't play permadeath. Hold on a moment. I need to take a moment and collect my thoughts. Okay. Well, folks, alright, I just needed a moment there. Yeah, that sucked. And you know something? It's because I'm breaking my own rules. I normally don't like to get into those kinds of fights unless I'm full of energy. Like first thing in the morning. I normally don't like to do it in the dark. And the last big mistake, I might have been okay, except I tried to give that bowman a jab, and he got me instead, when I should have just stuck to my primary strategy of letting them bleed out. Okay. Did I not... Or... No, wait. This thing didn't go out because of the rain, did it? These have been able to burn. I thought. Come on, stack. I've got no dried leaves.
Come on.
I
could have sworn, and maybe I'm mistaken again.
Everything will be back to normal.
Alright. No, I don't want to go this way. Alright, let me go back and get my bowls and take out a couple of totems. Let's just blitz through this really fast here. Okay. So, I got the bowl that I dropped on the ground the first time. But the turtle did not respawn for me to kill. So I've only got the one bowl. Yeah, some of those animals don't respawn just because you reloaded the game, which I think is dumb, but what are you going to do? So let's get back to camp. Actually, before I stop at base, I want to triple check that trash fire. Because I want to make sure that the rain isn't putting that out. We are continuing this experiment here of marking where these totems were. If I can drop the darn ghost, I just want to stick it like anywhere. Alright, I'm not going to sweat it too badly there. Which way am I going here? Okay, it does look... Alright, yeah, that fire's burnt down now. Good. Alright. I must have just forgotten to light it. I am perfectly capable of that. Okay. Let's get back to camp and save this. Maybe we'll go for some vengeance. What time? It's 20 of 8. And let's go ahead. Throw a couple of things on the fire here. This will do just fine. And heart of palm. Okay, that'll be some Carb City. And let's pass the night. Right, have some water, and we'll have some meat. Let's get some fat. Some of these are gonna like rot any time now, right? Yeah, 2 hours. We'll eat you quickly. Okay, that's good. And then we will top up with some carbs. And we are just fine. Go ahead and fill that. Have that ready to brew something else next time. Let's fill our bidons. Okay, save this. And pretty sure. Alright, I know which crew I want to take out. Oh, let me hold on. Probably another thing mistake I made is not going out with fresh armor. How good is this armor? 85, 64, 90, 78. You know, it's not terrible. Okay, we're going to go ahead. How am I on arrows? Got all my arrows back because I did not survive. Oh, that was embarrassing. And we'll take a couple of bananas. That's good. It was just a 4, right? Yeah, I think so. Alright. That's good enough. I know I'm taking a slightly different route here this time, only because I wasn't sure I was hitting the exact camp I thought I was when I got slaughtered before. So this time I'm going the way I do know. And let's see if we can do this right this time. Yeah, I think I came up this camp on the other side. Now the logs are no safety anymore. They can still chase you. Oh, this is nice. They're all lining up for me though. Come on, you got one in you, don't you? Did I not hit you? There he is.
Me?
That guy will bleed out, but he takes a while. There he goes. Anybody left? Alright. I gotta see how many of my arrows I freaking lost this time. You know, the music's still going. Well, we can't play if you don't come out. There's probably still somebody left at the camp there. So yeah, there's one guy here. We got this thug. Okay, he'll bleed out. Come on. Alright. So I got 6 of my arrows back. Oh, is there? Oh, I thought I saw another arrow in him. Yeah, I don't like those two-handed axes. They're heavy as hell. They take a huge amount of stamina to swing. And I really don't think they just don't give you that much advantage. So I got 7. I know I've got some stuck in some trees in here, don't I? Okay. Let's see, here's one. So that's 8 arrows. I will take... Oh, can't I? That was weird. Okay, ladies. Let's get you out of here. Alright. And let's take down these shelters. Yeah, I do much better on these raids. First thing in the morning, lots of light, full of energy. And sticking to my strategies. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Thank you. Is that it? There we go. Okay. Lots of materials here we could use, but I just don't feel like carrying it back. I do want to see if there's a spare obsidian blade down by one of these guys. Here's a bowman. Like I said, they usually carry an obsidian blade, but I don't feel like stepping in the water to look for it. Those guys despawned. Don't like those axes. Just not for me. Tribal arrow. I don't care about the tribal arrow. And you know something? I lost a couple of my arrows, so we'll take those anyways. Okay. Let's get back. Yeah, take you. So, to go back to the Monstera fruit versus cassava, malanga, and all that again. Yeah, normally I don't pick those up unless I've got the bowls to cook them in. The other reason that you get that is after you've collected a few bowls, you know, you just start, like I said, the malanga and cassava rots in your pack, but if you collect a few bowls, you can make them into soups, and... Oh, I was going to say, where'd my bowls go? And the soups will keep indefinitely. So I've just like it sometimes developed like piles of turtle shells full of soups and wound up never drinking them. Alright folks, you know something? I think we're going to call this one here. This was an eventful episode. We explored some interesting concepts. I made a complete fool out of myself, and then we took revenge and did it the right way. So, as always, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see me make more, please subscribe. Until next time, stay healthy and take care out there.